What a fun experience. Cliff was so friendly and shared so much information not only about the craft beer scene but also a good bit of Berlin history as well. I have done several brewery/beer tours, but this one by far was the best. All the the tour was exactly what I was looking for. Great beers to taste and a great guide knowledgeable about the neighborhood and how beer is made. It was so much fun tasting beer and learning about the evolution of the craft beer movement in we were very happy with this tour. The guide was very knowledgeable, both about beer styles, brewing, the history of beer, both German and otherwise, and about Berlin. This tour enhanced our visit to Berlin and we would definitely recommend. One of the most interesting tours around Berlin, accompanied by an interesting guide and accompanied by tasty beers. The trip was organized for 25 people, or more, and I think that I can say on Cliff is really passionate and knowledgeable about the local craft beer scene. This is not a pub crawl, it is an extensive history tour of beer in Berlin and Germany. While I think one more beer during the tour would have been good, you can. Tour took place in craft beer shops around Ostkreuz and Frankfurter Allee. It turned out to be a fantastic experience. Our tour guide, Sif, has clearly done extensive research on beer, the flavors, origins, and its historical connection too. Did this tour when in Berlin recently. Cliff was an amazing guide, hugely knowledgeable and good fun. The tour is pitched really well, a good mix of history of Berlin, history of beer and the technicalities of beer making and drinking most importantly. Would highly recommend, it's a lovely way to pass a couple of hours in Berlin. Cliff knows his stuff. It was a fun evening, great beers, some good insights into the Berlin craft beer culture and the beer making process. Would 10 out of 10 recommend, definitely the best beer tour in Berlin. Cliff has a wealth of knowledge and shares it while you experience a range of fantastic beers and some amazing pizza. My friends and I had an amazing time on this tour. Cliff was an excellent host, not only was he full of interesting facts and history of beer in Germany, but also about the history of beer in general. We all learned so much and were more